All right, so this is the place that I'm going to be donating to. It's called Cat's Haven. Very beautiful place. Plenty of stuff, plenty of flowers, plenty of cat frolicking things. Okay, well, about how many cats do you think you have currently?
I know what we have currently.
About 100, 200?
Oh, no.
No?
No, we have 225 in our system.
Meow, meow.
Well, most of the kitties are in a foster home that deals with the ones that need fluids and stuff. Plus, she lives 1 mile from their vet clinic that they go to.
Hello, orange kitty. I got an orange kitty.
That's Tango. This is Avery.
Avery.
The big tabby on the floor is Fleur. Let's put her paw. She's known as Mac Haas.
Meow.
What?
Poor kitty.
You are fine, Ava. You have had canned food.
So, tell me a little bit about Cat's Haven, what you do, what's
This
the
is Cindy, a
purpose.
volunteer.
Hello.
Hello. He's doing a YouTube charity thing for us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna match $100, up to $100, whatever I get. And like I said, it's probably not
What
gonna
is
be a
Cat's
lot,
Haven?
but
We're a sanctuary. Special needs seniors. Didn't plan it, fell into it. Been doing it 40 years.
yeah, well,
I need a vacation that isn't a surgery. And unfortunately, that's not a joke.
yeah, I could use one too. But... Meow. Yes, I know.
I
Yeah,
meant to fill
meow.
the paper away, but there's somebody in there sitting on it.
So you take care of cats,
Special needs, seniors, birth defects, wobblers.
and you don't take donations from people, but from the other.
Oh, cats?
Yeah,
We
or
don't take cats from the public.
you take them from the other shelters that can't
humane
take care of them.
societies, rescue groups, some TNR groups from run into one, like Tiffany's Cerebellum. They were doing TNRing in a trailer park up north and found a cerebellum with 7 kittens.
Now, if somebody wants to donate
Elizabeth?
to your,
If she's eating all her breakfast, give her a churro.
Okay.
Thanks.
if somebody wants to donate to your charity, how do they do so other than all the links I'm going to provide?
Well, they can also do a Chewy gift card because we have a Chewy presence.
Mm.
We have an Amazon wish list.
You do have an Amazon wish list?
Oh, yeah.
That's everything is located on your Facebook page, maybe.
Should be, maybe.
I know that you have it. I know you've got a lot of the social media stuff. So
Well,
I will
we
try and provide
We're
everything.
kind of busy. I don't always get to stuff. People complain because we don't
that's
have
why
a
I
lot
called.
of. Yeah. Well, this is pretty much what you've seen, but maybe a couple more. But through the week,
No kitty in the window.
there's 2 of us because everybody works.
Yeah, I imagine so. Cats aren't. I mean, you don't just leave them.
Well,
alone.
and we don't qualify for a lot of grants because we don't handle readily adoptable cats. We once had a meeting with all the animal welfare groups in town, where in fact one of the founding members of the original Animal Alliance Welfare in Indianapolis,
Yeah.
we were doing tabs, trying to get a grant from them as a group. And they had us introduce ourselves, the Maddie's Fund people did, and they point blank at this meeting said, what you do doesn't count, we don't acknowledge what you do. Well, because the readily adoptable are more important.
I would much
I
rather
can't
have
believe you got back into
an
another
older
cage. Are
cat.
you wine? You get out of that one.
I would
Well, you
much
gotta check
rather.
out the water I just filled.
Steve is one of our littles.
Whew.
And we knew something was going on with him because he was turning chocolate. He was coal black at birth. Had one of our volunteers who was interested in fostering forever, maybe adopt. And I said, let me get some blood work done because I'm still concerned as to why he's getting chocolate brown. His liver values were terrible. A month later, they weren't any better. A month after that, he had more liver values and an ultrasound and a couple of specialized tests and find out that his body doesn't make some of the enzymes that they need. his fur changing colors was because he didn't have enough nutrients that he needed.
Hmm.
So now he's on a supplement and he gets B12 injections every week.
Poor
And
cat.
he's turning his shiny black again. It's going to take a while. But he's one of our littles.
And by littles, you mean
They're the youngest.
Ah.
They're just be a year old this month.
what are your oldest cats on the property? I think you said you had a couple 30s maybe, or close to it.
We lost our 30s.
Yeah.
Jameson was one of our 30s. Sissy.
Sissy Farrell.
Yeah, and Sissy.
Do you mind if I?
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's Hercules. He's another wobbler.
a wobbler.
Cerebellum. They wobble.
Okay.
There's a gray and white coming through the opening there. That's Jackson. That's Steve's brother. He's not real sure of people.
Yeah.
We had to trap them. They were on the property. We had to trap them.
You're one of them long-nosed kitties.
Yeah, he's a long drink of water. Got started because of paraplegic kitten.
Paraplegic kitten. That's
I was working at the paw patch.
another.
And my daughter was working at Ryan, so I went and picked her up and we came home. And these young kids said, we saw a kitten dragging itself through your yard. So we went looking for it. Didn't find it. Then later that evening we heard meow, 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 little baby crying, distress. Found her. Took her into work with me the next day because she wasn't using her back legs. And Dr. Tislin thought might have been bumped by a car. Kittens and puppies are all cartilage. You usually give them a month, some prednisone, and they recover. You know, back to being normal brats. Her bladder was full though, and she couldn't urinate on her own.
Hi, Precious. I brought you a surprise.
And
I'm supposed to come today.
so he showed me how to express her bladder. He showed me to just be part of the, whole back end being swollen from being hit.
What,
Well, a month
Jackson?
later, she still wasn't walking with the back legs. She was still small enough, she still fit right on the whole x-ray film. And which was a good thing because it also got her spine and somebody had held her down and shot her with a BB in her spine. So it was probably the young boys who did that to her and then had put her in my yard. And that's how Cats Haven came to be because of Phoenix. Because I called around, and at that point there were organizations like North Shore Animal League. Come here, Fleur, I know, come here. Oh, she's mad at me. Okay. Well, let me put this down. Come here. I know. Let me put this down. I'll just put it on the floor. Don't touch it. All right, come here. This one was in a coma when she came. And so that's how Cats Haven came to be. You know, there was nowhere that would take a paralyzed and mature quarter kitten. If she was a puppy, there were groups that had been established for dogs that would have took her if she had been a puppy, because they had foster homes that could take that.
Mm-hmm.
And all the other vets I talked to said to put her to sleep. Well, at that point, she's climbing the cat tree. I was fostering little kittens for the clinic. The mom had gotten hit by a car and had K-pin apparatus in both her back legs. That was a story on her own. And she was climbing the cat tree and jumping on the cats. So, yeah. What do you want me to do now? That's when she came.
Yep.
Very much so.
Yeah.
That's how I got my last kitty.
She thinks I'm mom. But the shelter she came from, the vet thought that they would do us a favor and go ahead and spay her. Because, cerebellums are tricky to spay and neuter, depending on that. And what none of us realized is that she was going to have such an adverse reaction. She went semi-comatose. They had a fluid and force feed her, and so they waited a week, and
Aw.
she came.
She's sweet.
She would hardly move. Then it was time for her boosters, and we learned that she can't have any more vaccinations unless she's out of that clinic either. So we were lucky that the clinic it was doing as a house call, and they took her back with them. And a month ago, she decided she wants to be out and running around, but it's taken her a year.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
How do you handle vet calls? I mean, do they volunteer their time
No.
or no?
State of Indiana does not allow medical doctors or veterinary doctors to discount a lot of their services. People don't realize that.
Hmm.
Our vet bills run $5,000 or more a month.
Jeez.
Because everybody's always needing a dental, or Bonnie broke her foot and still hasn't told us how she did that, you know. But wobblers, like Abe, if there is a birth defect you can see, you can sure as well bet there's something you're not seeing. He's had polyps removed out of both ears twice. It won't happen a third time because they don't do it a third time. Or like poor little Twizzle here.
Twizzle what?
She'll show you Twizzle. Twizzle's body's just,
Personally, I just can't see any downside to sitting around and holding a bunch of cats, but
well, but they aren't good with litter box.
okay.
Well, a lot of volunteers don't like that. They don't understand that we're always cleaning. You know, and there are sometimes, you know, it's like, I'm trying to stay over, everybody's working through the week. So right now, I'm trying to stay over a night during the week and scrub an area.
I've
Oh,
done
you
some.
went in your house, don't you?
I've done some
She's climbing over me right now.
service at the pound. So okay,
All right,
Oh,
it's right there,
okay.
Dave. That's not a good idea.
pretty kitty.
She'll smack him.
So you said you had 225 in assistant. How many are on the property?
We're down to 74.
Down to.
We've been blessed though with no KITTENSs so far.
Yeah.
Or our littles. Yeah, I talk about the littles.
Mostly grown.
Yep. They're a
Ladies
year
mind
old
being
now.
on film at all? Does it bother you to be on film?
Not a fan, but I can live with it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I don't like
Here's
it.
some of the volunteers for Cats Haven, putting in their time and hard work.
They're rusty.
Always give 'em a shout out.
It's been a hard morning.
Yeah.
Cats need baths, floors need to be scraped and mopped.
Yep.
Cats have to be fed. Potty pads have to be cleaned.
Medicine has to be given.
Do you
Yeah.
have your cats on a feeding schedule?
No, it's free feed for most of them.
Mm.
However, it's specialized diets, unfortunately.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, the littles now are on hydrolyzed protein mixed with Blissful Belly. This group in here has Blissful Belly and Gastro. That's that food container. Up here, for the ones who get to eat it, it's the praying cat chow. For the ones that aren't supposed to have it, can't get to it.
All right, real quickly, tell me about the thing that you're having next week for volunteers.
From 10 o'clock to 1:30, we're doing a major power washing, scrubbing, cleaning event.
Mm-hmm.
We need help cleaning, scrubbing, hauling things in, because we're gonna do all the cages on the first floor. While they're down, the tables get scrubbed, covers changed. And we'll have snacks and drinks. Nothing alcoholic though.
And you are located at 2905
No.
North College? No,
2603
Ah.
North College Avenue,
there we go.
big white house with purple columns.
Yep. And I'll show you guys some pictures of the outside again, and we'll take a tour, maybe. And yeah, so this is it, guys. This is the place that I'm donating to. I'm going to throw in $100 my own money plus whatever we raise. So bring the money, please.
The floor
Yeah.
has to have a dental on the 1st of October. We're gonna need $1,400.
And I'll come back and show me giving them a check so you guys can know where your money went. So that's it. That's it. Big bro out. Thanks. Ta-ta for now.